time for your motherfucking favorite podcast of all goddamn time. Put your hands together for Dirty Nerdy Media! And guess what? We got a great show in store for you today. We're going to talk about our thoughts on the new Cowboy Bebop coming out on Netflix. And then we're going to talk more about that OnlyFans fiasco. You know, all that bullshit that went down. I like to think those motherfuckers had some post-nut clarity. We're like, oh shit, we fucked up. We can't do this. But I'm your favorite host with the most, the Nerdy Cephalopod, Mr. Nerdy Brian. How's it going? I'm going to hop in the Discord here in a minute. And we're going to talk to the other co-hosts and introduce everybody. But you know how I like to do it. I like to introduce myself and have a little extra time with y'all. Can't help it. I'm a little greedy. That's how I am. So, we got about 5 minutes till the show begins. So we did a little special intro. So we're going to put a little bit on pause right now. Enjoy the music, everyone.
It's just rough.
Yeah, I know, finally.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I get a sound check? How am I coming through? Because I don't have the energy to sit at my computer.
Oh, you sound like you're in a can.
Yeah, you sound a little congested and a little quiet. I don't know about anyone else.
I don't know, the mic quality ain't good.
Yeah, it's his phone.
Well, yeah, I'm using my phone.
Hey, B. You seem to have a lot of coughing fits. Yeah.
Bless you. Bless his heart.
I know, it's just really loud, so you might want to try to mute yourself when it happens.
Well, yeah. Pull it. A Tezonde, please.
I'm just bringing it up because it's happened a few times when we were like talking on like live, and like nobody can hear anything except you coughing.
It sounds like we're all simultaneously having a COVID coughing attack.
Unmute that.
Are we going live right now?
Oh yeah.
Wait. So are we not live right now, right?
No, we're not yet.
Okay, good. So before we start, we should talk what me and Jen were talking about really quick. Just because I won't have time afterwards. That's why. So B we need to conglomerate or copyright ourselves onto an actual channel with the name versus posting under your channel. As cool as that is, we can totally keep doing that, at least for the time being.
And the other thing to that is you can make a playlist on your channel page with videos from that other channel.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you could give me and Brian and Jen, if she wanted to, rights to, upload and edit clips.
Yes.
That way the burden doesn't just sit on you. That way while you're doing voiceover stuff, the channel's still a little bit more active, And then I also, just as a side note, I have a buddy that I'm trying to kind of pull in a little bit. Not so much on these podcasts, but he has monologues and stuff that he wants to upload. I'm gonna listen to them first before I upload it, and then maybe send you guys links privately.
Sounds
see
good.
if you guys like it, to have your approval. But just I think adding a bit more content to the channel more consistently would be a good idea for the overall health of it.
That's a really good idea. I love it. I love
Good.
it.
Yep. Glad to hear that. Do you have anything to add to that, or Jen or B?
Not.
The gist of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My
B?
body hurts, and I feel like dying.
Oh, and the other thing is, I'm gonna try to see if I can also have the groups I'm gonna be doing a lot of work, all this other side work with. See if I can post videos of them too,
That would be cool.
Exactly. Because
If anything, they should at least be cool with you re-uploading clips. Maybe not the whole thing, because that could redirect traffic to their channel. At least if there's clips on ours.
Because the first one should actually be coming up here very soon. 3 baddies and a baby. Adventures in babysitting.
Yes, I definitely want to see that. That sounds awesome. Does it have face cams or is it just audio?
It's just going to be audio. Thank God.
Okay, that's fine. I normally just listen to stuff anyways versus watching podcasts, so that works out better for me. I'm ready to go live if you are. Brian, are you good for the next 2 hours? Do you think?
I think Brian's dead.
That is debatable.
We'll see how far it goes.
I've been drinking Pedialyte and chugging water, trying to rehydrate, but I mostly feel like death. My muscles have all been cramping. Yeah, it's pretty horrible. That's why I don't want to sit at my computer.
Yeah, makes sense.
I barely want to lay here.
Do you have any small white snacks? Oh, wait, you just had soup, right?
Yeah, I had soup, and that's probably about all I'll be able to handle for a while.
Okay. Let's try not to talk about food then.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Speaking of food, so speaking of that, it's time. It's our favorite day of the week. It's Saturday, and I'm your favorite host with the most, the nerdy cephalopod, Mr. Nerdy Brian, as I'm sometimes called on the net. But guess what? It's time for Dirty Nerdy Media, and we're gonna talk about some fun shit today. We're gonna discuss about Cowboy Bebop, talk about a little bit more about that OnlyFans fiasco. I like to think they had a little bit of post-nut clarity. But then maybe talk about some other random bullshit. We don't know, but let's get into it. Let's talk to our other hosts. Let's get into the introductions. How's it going, everyone?
So, Trick a Dick here. Jen.
Okay, it's I'm Ocean Crest, also known as Jen, also known as D-Gen.
The Jin.
Wait,
And we have
anything
Brian
else besides
Brian here. That's
You have the nerdy royal flush calling in from his deathbed.
yeah, he's in a lot of pain.
So much pain. So much pain. God, you know what? Quick little side story, but reading about your unfortunate fiasco with the food bee, it reminds me of when I was little, when I lived in Germany. I was only 7 years old, and we went to this ice cream shop.
Did they also sell random Korean snacks that were probably supposed to be refrigerated but left on a counter?
Oh no!
No, this was more of people should have been washing their hands.
Oh no!
And yeah, I get home and
Oh, that's gross.
it was literally like every 5 seconds. God damn, it was horrible.
I also want to clarify, it doesn't matter that it was a Korean snack. I ate the Korean snack that should have been refrigerated that was stored on the counter.
Okay. So I just wanted to
It
go.
wasn't like a refrigerated counter, like because I've seen those
No.
at like.
No, it was
Convenience
absolutely
stores.
just a metal rack.
Oh no.
So, my friends, so we're going to talk about our impressions about the new Cowboy Bebop that is going to be on Netflix. I'm going to let you all go first, and then I will give my hot take.
I don't know. I don't know. It's like I'm like it's not even out yet, and everyone's freaking out. I've gotten to the point with everyone like freaking out before stuff comes out that I'm just like, wait for it to come out.
Yeah, exactly. Like I like John Cho as Spike. It looks good. You know, yeah, Keanu Reeves would have probably been good. That was like the classic that everyone wanted.
Wait,
but a lot of people wanted Keanu Reeves to play Spike, but he's so much older now, and it just doesn't make sense. Plus, you'd see him and you'd be like, well, that's not Spike, that's John Wick.
Well, my thing is, I look at John Cho, I'm just like, oh, it's Harold. I don't think a martial artist. I don't think, if anything, why not get an actual Chinese actor to play a character who was inspired by Bruce Lee, who uses Jeet Kune Do? Why not get fucking Donnie Yen? That would have been. I would have preferred that.
That's a good one.
I would have much preferred that as a better casting choice.
I mean, there's a lot of shoulda, woulda, coulda there, but you know, give him a shot. Worst case, we go, well, John Cho was definitely not the choice after the fact.
Very true. It could just be another situation where it's the Green Hornet, and you're just like, oh god, let's just skip the fight scenes. Let's just skip over that.
I mean, I think he looks pretty good though as Spike. Like I didn't even recognize it was John Cho, so I think that's a really good job in costume design. And speaking of costume designed, Faye's costume I think looks really good. I don't really care about the disappointment.
Well, did you guys watch that thing I sent from Daniela Pineda?
Yeah. Like they couldn't find anyone 6 foot tall with double D's.
Wait, guys, real quick. Where the fuck is Ed?
That was my biggest concern. I'm assuming
I'm
she's
not
going
gonna
to
question it.
I see
I'm
no
not-
casting listing.
I'm gonna
for
question
Ed.
it.
All I see is for Faye, Spike, Jet, Vicious, Julia, Grin, Shin, Faye Valentine, Lynn, and Anna. Where's Ed?
See, that's my big concern because they very clearly have Ein, but Ed is Ein's owner.
Yeah.
Like, Ein wasn't the Bebop's dog. It was Ed's dog, who she brought to the Bebop.
May I go into a quick little thing about why that kind of bothers me?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Amazon show, The Boys. I promise you, this has a very valid reason why I'm bringing this up. In The Boys,
are you bringing up the ear sex thing?
No, I actually, God, I promise you, this actually has a very valid reason about missing a key character that is a point to a person's character backstory. In The Boys,
let him finish it.
In The Boys, the Butcher has a very important supporting character. One of the most important characters of the comics, I might add. Killer, you know, the bulldog? Mm-hmm. The one that he always tells, fuck, and he always ends up fucking some dog.
Yeah.
So, that dog is nowhere present, I have seen, really, in seasons 1 and 2. And that bothers the hell out of me, because I'm going to go into
What about the hamster?
Wait, Jen, I'm going to go into a spoiler warning real quick. In the comic, what leads to the Oedipus of Butcher just losing his fucking mind and deciding, that's it, I'm ending every one of these motherfuckers, is when they kill Killer. When that, and it's the most I cried when I read that in the comic. I was like, Gareth Ennis, fuck you, motherfucker. So, but that scene, that's the pivotal moment when Butcher just decides, I'm done with this. All you motherfuckers are gonna die. In the show, that dog's not there. What the fuck? So, and that's what bothers me with looking at this. Ed was more than just the goofy little girl on the ship.
No, she's the hacker, man. She's Radical Edward.
She played a lot into character's growth, and it bothers me that she's not there. So just like it was the same thing that Butcher's dog is not in The Boys, even though he was clearly in the first trailer.
So if we're going based on the original show, though, I will say it makes some sense because Ed doesn't arrive on the Bebop until episode 9, jamming with Edward. So I assume if the fact that they show Ein would make it kind of clear that there's going to be an Ed, although they could very well just fucked it up and put Ein on the crew right away, and because I'm not sure how they're following the series. Like if they're going to be a reimagining, retelling of the original.
Well, Brian, let me put it this way. If they put out all the stuff without Ein or Ed, wouldn't everyone freak out about how Ein isn't there?
Yeah, that would probably be. They would be more mad about Ein not being there than Ed not being there, because I feel like they're going off of you're going off like a cast listing, but there's a good chance that since this is only a first look, they may not have her locked down yet.
True.
Exactly. It's why I'm like it's not even out yet. It's going to be a while before it comes out. Let's just wait.
They can't.
Hey, bonus points. If anyone off the top of their head can tell me Ed's full name.
Oh
shit!
Oh, dude, fuck you.
You dick.
All right, don't tease us. Just tell us. We don't know.
Edward Wong Hao Pepelu Tversky IV.
Yeah, I know it's really long, and that's what she's like.
Doesn't she only say that when they first meet, right?
She says it the once. She says, "I'm Edward Wong Hao Pepelu Tversky IV." Yeah. And then they just call her She goes, "You can call me Radical Ed." And they're like, "We're not calling you that." And then she's like, "Well, then you can call me Ed." It's like, fine.
Oh my goodness. Well, look.
Yeah. Speaking of the differences for the boys and everything, did you see what I posted?
I would say maybe they're downplaying the character though. Oh yeah.
Jen, what? Oh no! Look. Look.
He's smashing a baby.
Look.
Just in case you can't see it.
Yeah, I know that comic by heart. So, funny little fact about Gareth Ennis. Do you know who his protege was?
I thought we had this conversation before.
Yep, yes we did, Jen. Me and you did, but I didn't talk about this with B and Richard. I
don't recall.
He's actually one of the most influential comic book authors. He actually penned Civil War. Fuck. I always say the author of Kick-Ass and everything, but hold on, let me get his name for you. Because that's rude just to call them based on what Mark Miller. There we go. That's actually one of my brother's favorite comic book artists. Well, comic book writer in general is Mark Miller. But he actually doesn't like to mention about when he protéged under Garth Ennis, because that man got issues, dude. That man got a lot of issues.
We can tell.
Like you start your first introduction, you might get introduced to Garth Ennis by Preacher. Sorry, you might get introduced to him by Preacher. Pretty fucked up. I have to say.
You've done.
Granted, my favorite character is the Saint of Killers. But then you read The Boys, and then you're just like, who hurt you, man? Who hurt you? Who did awful things to you?
The comic book industry, obviously.
And then you get to the magnum opus, which is called Cross. That shit is disgusting.
Oh no,
that is disgusting. I
don't even want to bring it up. Why'd you even say the name?
Jen,
don't bring it up.
I have to.
No, we don't.
No. I'm not going to show any. We're not showing any pictures from that. It's disgusting. It's too far. And there's times where it's like, gore and everything is cool for shock value, like in a horror movie. But there's a point where it just gets to the point where you're leaving like shock value, like shocking horror, then leaving the point of slapstick
Also,
comedy gore.
the psychological part of it too was really messed up too.
Oh, it's just stupid, and just the things he adds on top. You're like, okay, man. Oh my god.
Like what? Give an example.
Okay.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to.
I'm not giving any of the. I'm not giving the.
We're not giving an
graphic,
example.
Any of that. Let's just say people one day get weird crosses burned onto their face, and they turn into the worst degenerate forms of things known to man. They do everything imaginable. Let's leave it.
So they're like,
are you
like
talking
Droogs
about?
from Clockwork Orange.
Hold on, are you talking about Frost?
Yes.
Worse?
Yeah, I remember that.
Worse, Richard. They are worse.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, it's worse. He's right.
Okay, I'll look it up later.
It genuinely upset me. It actually genuinely upset me when I read that. I was like, this actually really upsets me. I don't like any of this.
Yeah, I had a buddy who used to read that at work, and I thought he was like a fucking psychopath.
Oh, Jesus.
I say buddy very loosely.
You have to be to get past one issue, man. It's like, look, okay.
Oh no, he was reading the compendiums, like
Okay.
he was going through them.
Okay, look, maybe I'm being a little judgmental here because I know I got my weird quirks and kinks. I'm a fan of the slatterspunk genre in books, but
No, this is nothing like that.
exactly that. Crossed is taking it to a limit, taking it past that limit where you're just, man, I used to believe in things. I used to think the world was nice and nothing could harm me. And then I read Crossed.
Yeah.
And I literally pulled one of those movie scenes of just laying in a fetal position in the shower, just so unclean. I'm unclean.
Dude, at least you gotta do that. I was working at a comic book store at the time. The first time I saw it,
Oh my!
I couldn't go. I couldn't leave.
Oh,
I had to put it up on the freaking shelves.
oh no!
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure here because I don't remember really. Is it Crossed or Preacher the one where the guy like immediately fucks a live chicken?
Oh no!
Which one do you think?
I'm pretty sure it's Crossed.
Yeah, it's that one, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Preacher was turned into a show.
Preacher
was turned into a show.
Preacher is actually his most tame of all of his work. Believe it or not.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, it was still fucked up. Don't get me wrong.
Oh no, it's very fucked up. But out of all of his work, it is the most tame. That is
that makes
sad.
sense. That makes sense.
Oh yeah, Tricky Dick. I put up the Wikipedia for you.
Oh no, Jid,
I'm reading that right now.
Why would you do this, Jid?
Because he wanted to know. He wanted to know, and I want him to suffer with us.
She's being considerate.
Yeah.
I'll
ruining my innocence.
I will Amazon you the first volume.
Please don't.
Oh, you'll love it or hate it.
Yeah, he'll burn it.
I'll make sure
I don't want to waste your money.
I'll make sure it's coming from an Amazon that someone works at.
No, don't do that to him, man. No, why don't you send him a good graphic novel like Nailbiter? That's a good one.
I've actually been reading Sweet Tooth if we're talking about graphic novels.
Ooh, sweet.
Wasn't that turned into a Netflix show?
Yes, it was.
It was.
It's very different from
so much different. Yeah,
very different.
Okay.
so much different.
It's
very good though.
Didn't Robert Downey Jr. and his wife produce it?
The Netflix show or the comic?
The Netflix show.
Oh, I have no idea.
Let me check.
I was like, do they have comic producers that I don't know about?
Well, I mean, Umbrella Academy was.
That's the dude from fucking My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
That's his baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wrote it to my knowledge. No.
Yeah, he wrote it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
It's why when that I was working at the comic book store when that came out, and we got a bunch of little girls come in from the high school near us.
Yep, Robert
Yeah,
Downey.
we're
Jr.
like trying it out.
Hey, B. Yep, it's produced by Robert Downey Jr. and his wife produced it.
Well, the show's really good, so that's what made me want to get the comic.
It's good. It's just like the girls that were
different.
buying it were obviously not into comic books, is what I'm saying.
Oh no.
You're talking Umbrella Academy.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't gatekeep. No, that's a good thing. That could get them into the world of comics. That could.
I wish
potentially be a
it
good
did,
thing.
but I never saw them again.
Oh.
No,
Well, just order it online.
Well, no, look,
don't know.
Jen is not gatekeeping. She's actually bringing up a valid point. It was just fangirling for My Chemical Romance that just wanted to say they own, like, oh, he did this, and it's like, I own one of these, and it's like they're just
the fact that they came in. They came in My Chemical Romance t-shirts. The fact that they did that tells me that they're not going to bother coming back for actual comic books.
Right, they weren't legit interested.
I wish they would. I wish they would, but...
No, I get what he's saying about the gatekeeping. It sounds like you're saying, like, oh, they came in and they're clearly not coming back.
I'm on Jen's side. She was not.
Let's say, like, 20, 30, 40 fucking girls go into one comic shop and buy a comic.
I was just fine.
Let's just say, in general, if even one of them decided, this is something I like, this is for me, then that's another person that gets to enjoy the hobby. And I'm okay with that.
Oh, I'm just complaining about the specific ones that come in to buy just that because X wrote it.
Okay.
Look at it.
Sorry.
Hold on. Look at it this way. Let them. If they buy one thing, it's not hurting you, and it might introduce them to a hobby that they like.
Yeah, but it didn't.
But it might. Even if in that very specific case it didn't, it doesn't hurt you to sell the comic, and it doesn't hurt that they might be introduced.
I understand what you're saying, and I do agree with you on the base level. It's just those specific girls were really fucking annoying to deal with.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
okay. I'm just salty about having to deal with them in the past. It's like I'm not trying to be a dick to people that are new to comic books or have come in because of one thing and they stuck around. It's like, that's great. I love it. That's great. It's just these kids were from the high school down the street and they were little shits.
They were really annoyed you. Okay.
Hold on. Let's go back here for a second. I used to like MCR. I used to like Fall Out Boy too.
Hey.
Okay.
Keyword
credit when you said Fall Out Boy.
Keyword there, B. You forgot one keyword there. Used to.
No, you did say that.
They don't really. Yeah, I did say that, and they don't really make music anymore. So what the fuck am I not still like? Oh man, I need to get on this My Chem day. Nah, it's like I used to listen to them. They were good. They were fun. Okay, maybe good wasn't a great word for it, but they were fun.
I just wasn't a fan of screamo.
I wouldn't classify. I would not classify that as screamo. Screamo's another thing.
I was balls deep into the screamo scene. I have street cred.
You mean like
they were not
Census Fail or
Census Fail.
Taking Back Sunday, is that one of them?
No. They didn't really have screams though.
Yeah, they didn't really scream.
No. Like scaring kids. Let's see. There's fucking old My Chem. Yeah, it was kind of screamo actually. That first album.
My whole issue.
What did you say?
Did you guys listen to Gwar?
I'm a massive Gwar head. I will always love Gwar. I've loved them since I was 10 years old. I've seen them live. They are one of my favorite bands in the world. Next to Journey, Rush, Black Sabbath, and...
I mean, I like Journey, and I like Sabbath, and I like Rush. I never really listened to them.
You can kiss my butt,
I respect them.
I just never did. I respect them. I just never did it.
Yeah, they have amazing satire, and their live shows, holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I had a friend in high school that went to one of their live schools and ended up staying up all night, didn't get to go home to shower, and he came to school covered in what looked like blood.
Yeah.
And it smelled like blood, too.
Like celebrities on stage.
Yep, so...
It's glorious.
So when you go to their shows, they encourage you to wear clothing you do not care about because you're going to get covered in substances. Many substances. So I saw them for the Live in Hell show where Gwar goes to hell and battles a half Satan. It's half Hitler, half Jesus. It's fucking amazing.
I love it.
Dude, I love Gwar. Gwar is just, oh my god. I have one of their old vintage DVDs, Phallus in Wonderland. Yeah.
Phenomenal satire. Hey, bring back the bomb, like, in the middle of the height of the Afghanistan war. You know, it's fucking glorious.
Well, I'm glad
I don't know too many songs, to be honest, but I appreciated them.
Okay, there's Nitro Burning Funny Bong. Fish Fuck.
Ooh.
Fish Fuck is an amazing song.
Okay.
God. Hold on. The Master Has a Butt.
Wait, since someone mentioned the word phallus in Wonderland, the OnlyFans.
Alice in Wonderland?
No, phallus in Wonderland.
Oh.
Yeah, phallus.
Like a
Like a
penis.
penis.
Okay,
Like a
so
penis, yeah.
B, you want to go straight into the OnlyFans? I'm gonna say it again. I think all the executives were sitting there and they had a little post-nut clarity. They were just like, well, that was good. Oh my God, what have we done?
We're turning into
Are they saying they're cucks?
Of course they're cucks. Every last one of them are cucks.
No, I'm gonna
The
go the
cucks, the lot
other.
of ya.
I'm gonna go the other route and say that they suddenly saw how their numbers would drop,
Oh, yeah.
and they're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, I gotta really say,
themselves.
I gotta say though, I really hate that word "cuck." Not because like any sort of like deeper meaning behind it. It's like a hard word to hear. It doesn't sound good.
You prefer the long form of it?
Cuckold?
No, I don't care for the word in general.
Well,
It's like to me, it just triggers like moist, like the word moist.
moist.
I don't
It's the male
it
equivalent.
triggers that. It triggers like
Moist.
a visceral thing in there.
Okay,
I don't know, moist.
look,
Yeah.
blame those fetishes, man. It's the cuck's fault.
Oh, no, I don't care about the fetish. Like that's fine. Whatever it is about that word, if that's what you're into, that's what you're into.
Hey,
That
Brian.
word, it just triggers something like primal where you're just like, ugh.
Hey,
So-
Brian.
Yeah.
That's one
yeah.
moist cuck.
Why would you say those two words?
Hey, Jen.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what that dude was from the story I told you last night. He was a moist
Oh.
cuck.
I feel so bad listening to that story and how you like just laughed in his face.
That poor guy.
Poor guy.
This conversation,
Born that way. He was born that way. He didn't have a choice.
this conversation is disgusting.
That's what that Lady Gaga song is about.
Nobody knows that we're talking about micro penises.
Well, now we do. Come
Now
on.
they do. Now
No, I
they
just-
do.
We
Just the
stop
fact
doing
that-
this thing where we like mention the story, but we won't go into it. We are really cucking our audiences of a good story here.
Yeah, I know. It's why I'm here to help them.
Right. We are
Okay.
on topic.
I
We
feel
are
like-
full stories here.
Okay.
I absolutely feel like since I said I hate the word, like I just dislike the word cuck and moist. You guys have said moist and cuck more than I've ever heard you say.
I know this has been a moist-filled,
Don't-
cuck-filled conversation.
Oh my god, B.
Don't tempt me. You will not cuck me of my pleasure of the English
I'm
language.
feeling
Why?
I'm feeling quite moist right now. It's pretty moist-filled this room.
I mean, it's
It's
on
like
one
outside?
another.
It's
like-
quite
it's like-
humid.
It's like when women get really mad about a guy saying the word cunt with like the hard T. It's
Well, why?
it's like that. That's no, I don't. Again, I don't care about the word. That one doesn't bother me. It's
Dude, I
for
use that
whatever
word.
reason. No, I know, but there's like you'll get like a look if you use it with like the hard T, and
Who
it's like
cares?
yeah, exactly. I don't care per se, but boy, is it just like frustrating for whatever reason when you say those words. I just feel absolutely like a primal, livid Karen coming out.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
so you're a Karen deep down inside.
I do like pumpkin spice lattes. I mean, let's be honest.
God damn it.
Well, I mean, that could just mean that you're a basic bitch. You
Yeah,
go
but
around
basic
asking for
bitch is
people's
like,
managers?
basic bitch is 2 seconds from a Karen. No, I don't go around asking for their manager. I write a letter to like customer service corporate and don't tell them.
Oh, so you're like a closeted Karen.
I'm a secret Karen, yeah. But I got $15 in free Starbucks cash and my drinks remade.
Is there a male name version of Karen?
They've been trying to
I
figure
thought it-
that out. They've been.
I thought it was Kyle.
No, man.
Is it Kyle?
Kyle's not good enough.
No. Kyle's its own thing, but it's like same but different. Like Kyle's and Karen's go together.
Oh, it's Ken.
Is it Ken? I've never heard Ken, but
Well, you take out
I've heard
the
Kyle's.
A and R, and it's Ken. So that makes sense to me.
I guess, yeah, that makes some sense.
Like, apparently a lot of people are arguing over what the male name for Karen should be.
You know what a male Karen is? It's just the fuckers who do internet blood sports.
Nani?
You don't know about internet blood sports?
Yeah, I don't either. Explain yourself.
I've never heard this.
Are you talking about the Pain Olympics?
No.
Take me to your manager about this.
Jen, you got Mr. Wang on your mind. Well, I'm not talking about Mr. Wang. I'm not talking about the Pain Olympics. I'm talking about internet blood sports. These are douchebags who, instead of getting together and having a nice, polite conversation where you all allow each other to speak, they scream at each other like Neanderthals.
So like we do sometimes.
No, worse, Jin. Because they say horrible things to each other, and they dox each other, and they do really horrible things to each other.
Should I be doing all this to you guys?
So like we do, but with doxing.
Look up Mr. Metacore's. He has a 6-hour stream of the most chaotic, fucked up example of internet blood sports. It's just 6 hours of grown men screaming at each other like 5-year-olds.
They're not.
I don't think I have 6 hours. I don't think I have 6 hours to devote to this.
Well, no, and that's the thing is there's a competition. Who the fuck can actually sit through the entirety of this? No one has made it past 30 minutes.
I mean, I could, but I don't wanna.
Brian is very patient.
I am. I just don't want to.
And this is actually...
It sounds not fun.
And this is actually where the term internet tough guy comes from. Is during the whole internet blood sports.
Is it because I've heard that before?
This is when it got really, really.
No, I've heard it a lot, bud.
Yeah,
I've heard it a lot. I don't think this is where it got coined.
No, not got coined. It got really big into people's eyes because there was a fucker who was an internet blood sport.
Oh, so this is where it got more like mainstream
recognition.
Okay.
Because
I was just saying, I've been hearing internet tough guys since the copy pasta being like the what is it? I graduated top of my class as a Navy SEAL sniper.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I remember these back in the day from fucking GameFAQs and the GameFAQs message boards.
Oh, dude, like for real, GameFAQs message boards.
There was a. I'm not even gonna address.
Only the real ones know.
I'm not even gonna address this human being by their name, but there was this guy who was just one of the worst examples of a human being. And one of his favorite things is when someone would upset him, he would always talk about beating the shit out of them. Like, I would beat the fuck out of you in real life. It's like, I'm a pro wrestler, this and that. And it all came out to where this motherfucker was when we say rail thin, like this fucker had no definition to his body.
Okay, so are we talking like thick neck versus long neck and he's long neck?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Wait.
And so
is thick neck and long neck like a descriptor? Is that a thing?
Yes.
Have you never seen thick neck and long neck?
You've never heard of this?
No.
Dude, oh my god.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So in one of the biggest examples of internet blood sports, him and another fucker get into a big fight to where they challenge each other to an actual MMA fight in real life.
Is it just slapping and crying?
Oh no! Only one of them showed up because the dude who kept talking about how he was a real fighter, had this long record of fighting, bitched out.
Yeah, that's a given.
And it ended up with the dude who he challenged showing up and just like making a debacle of his name there in the MMA ring. It was hilarious. Granted, no one was right in the situation. They're all douchebags, but God. Some of the things you learn on the internet, man. Some things you don't want to learn.
I mean, I've learned a lot on the internet. A lot of things that I don't want to ever
learn.
I never wanted to learn in the first place, man.
Like what?
Ooh. What's the most fucked up thing you've ever seen on the internet?
I mean, all of us are probably going to point to Reddit, right?
Nope. I actually got worse.
No.
I got
No,
worse.
it was before. It's before the internet. It was like the good old days of the internet, where it was like the Wild West, and anybody could post anything anywhere. Man, I can't.
Right.com.
Dude,
Oh,
that
dude.
shit,
Actually,
that shit
that's
was
my childhood
terrible.
right there.
Oh, hold on. I got one here. So, does anyone remember a site called Battle Cams? It
Yeah.
might still be around. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Battle Cams?
No,
What's
I
that?
actually don't.
So, Battle Cams is the thing where two people would be live streaming themselves, and people in the chat would like tell them to do something, whatever it was, and if they did it, they would make money for it. So, when it comes to Battle Cams, I have a buddy. We call him. His name's Alex, but we call him Rochi. He he used to do battle cams, and he was actually on Tosh.0 for this. He cut his own nipples off on battle cams.
Oh god.
He grabbed them with vice grips and then slit the nipples off with a razor.
Oh my god. He pulled an
is-
Itchy the Killer. He pulled an Itchy the Killer.
Yeah, so he's banned from battle cams now, but yeah, that guy lives around us still.
Oh my god.
We thought we weren't sure because we hadn't seen him in a few years, but he used to work with us. We thought he was dead, but I guess my brother ran into him at Home Depot the other day.
Oh my.
The fuck, man?
Oh my god.
Was he trying to build
Yeah.
himself new nipples?
No. It was for like I think they bet him $50 he wouldn't do it.
Oh my god.
Oh my! For $50? Oh my god!
That's almost as bad.
How
as,
depraved!
That's almost as bad as the rapper who cut his dick off.
Oh,
Didn't
that's
know
fine.
about that one.
He's a rapper. He didn't have a dick to begin with.
Wait. Hold on. B, you've never heard about this? It only happened a few years ago.
No, I don't follow a lot of rappers.
So
At least while rappers would
So
cut
he
their
was
dicks off.
actually being scouted by the Wu-Tang Clan. He would actually do a couple of collaborations with them. So one night he smokes a shit ton of PCP.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Looks down at his junk and goes, "Well, I have all these fucking kids, and this is the cause of it. My dick is the cause of all these motherfucking kids." So he takes his dick and cuts it off. And then jumps out and proceeds to jump out a 2-story window.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Do it.
He's still alive.
Amateur.
He's still alive. And
Oh, I
everything.
figured. What is that, like 10 feet? Right, it's not enough to kill you.
Well, of course not. But
Two
still
stories. That's 20 feet.
Still funny that he got real fucked up on PCP and was just like, I got all these goddamn motherfucking kids. Well, my dick is the cause of this. Well, obviously,
He might be my.
this gotta
What's
go.
his name? What's his name? He might be my new favorite rapper because one reason why I hate rap is because how much they talk about their dicks and how much they get laid. Like anyone gives a shit, and most people do. It's fucking weird to me. So I actually might like his rapping because he won't be talking about that at all, or unless he
Is
has
his
like
rap-
PTSD and that's all he talks about. It's the time
Is his rap name Tony Dickless?
Dickless Johnny.
Oh, God.
Fingerless Dave.
You see, that just makes me think of a really funny comedy song called Dear Penis.
Catchable penis.
Wait. Oh, my God.
That's Primus.
Lots of penis. Oh, my God. Quick question.
Detachable penis.
Detachable penis.
Yes, I remember that song.
Yeah.
No.
Classic.
No, Dear Penis.
No, I
we're
remember
talking about different
detachable
songs.
penis.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Come on,
does
come on, B.
anyone remember the penis game from high school?
Oh.
Who doesn't?
No.
Wait, Jin.
You wear a
please
sweater.
Please tell me you're
You
joking.
tuck
Jin.
it in.
Jin, you have to be joking. This sounds like something you would have totally fucking done in high school.
What?
The penis game, where a person starts off and goes, you're sitting there, and it's all quiet in the classroom, and a person goes, penis. And then another person hears that and goes, penis. And then you just proceed to just get louder and louder and louder.
No, nobody ever did that at my high school.
Are you fucking serious? The penis
Yeah.
game was amazing.
I think that's a region game, like where every region of high school had like a different version of like what they did with their penis. You know, like our high school was like, you know, if you could like rub one out in class wearing a giant oversized sweater because this was in the mountains, so everyone had a sweater. And
Wait, Jen, did you wait? So That means my high school, we were all just retarded at... Oh, wait, everyone smoked weed
Yeah,
at that.
definitely retarded.
Everyone just smoked weed at that high school.
Well, I mean, that's not very different from my high school, but I mean...
We literally turned into the fucking seagulls from Finding Nemo, I remember.
Let me put it this way, like, only what was it?
You ever heard 1,000 kids go, mine?
Less than half of my class graduated on time.
How big was your graduating class?
I don't know. It was like 600.
Oh, I got you beat. You want to know how big my graduating class was?
How big?
12.
Wow. Did you go to a continuation high school?
Wait. That's
what?
That's the number of people who graduated, or the number of people in the class? Because I was going by the number of people in the class.
That's how many people were in the class.
Okay, how many graduated?
12.
Oh, well, then you had 100% graduation rate.
But no. But so
nice.
I went to high school, and so my senior year I graduated in Belgium at a NATO base.
Yeah.
At Shape American High School. And the school was...
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. I will always...
That's also why you guys had the penis game.
Damn right. Damn right.
Yeah, we certainly didn't have that penis game in California.
Jen, I can tell you this now. I bet none of you could ever get away with this shit. So we had a grocery store across the street from the high school, right?
So did we.
That sold hard liquor.
Yeah, so did we.
Yeah, I remember the
day. We all had one of those.
No.
Yeah.
So during lunch, we went and shoplifted a shit ton of fucking bottles of Smirnoff.
Wait.
Let me put it this way. Did they have them right near the front doors?
Jen, this is Europe.
I know, but did they have them right near the front doors?
Yep.
Because that's exactly what happened to the grocery store across the street from my school, is that they had all the alcohol near the front doors. Kids would just go in and steal it and leave.
So the way in Europe it works is that alcohol is done just like how it is normally, like in a grocery store, like how you would like with looking at cereal and shit. You get to the liquor you get to the liquor aisles. So we jack a shit ton of Smirnoff, and I proceed to drink a fuck ton during lunch. And I get almost blackout drunk. I spend one period throwing up. And literally all the teachers are coming in going, "Oh, Brian, it's okay. It's okay, Brian. It's okay." And I'm just...
None of them can clearly smell it on you?
Oh, I was reeking. But I was a star athlete, Jen. And I was on the honor roll.
Fuck that shit. Fuck you.
I was a star athlete and on the honor roll.
Fuck you and fuck that shit.
Don't you fuck with me. I was a star fucking athlete. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, but in Europe,
I think the star athletes that get special treatment in high school should have their legs broken.
Before you say anything, I played fucking football with Alejandro Villanueva. He plays with the Steelers, dude. I was the only dude who could practice with that monster.
Right, because I know who that is.
Yeah, we
nice
Alejandro Villanueva is a 6'9" Spaniard.
That guy.
He plays for the Steelers, and he was actually. Oh, I loved him. He was so adorable.
You call him little?
Well, to me, because he was funny and he had beautiful eyes.
You say 6'9"?
Yep, he was 6'9", dude.
Nice.
So all the teachers could obviously smell it, and I spent the whole period. Then the next period, I walk in, I sit at the desk, Jen, I look around, and my head slams on the desk, and I just start snoring. In the midst of my sleeping, I hear key things like one person goes, "Holy shit, it smells like a fucking brewery in here." Next line. How the fuck is he asleep like that? And then my teacher, why can't all you little shits be like that? Just shut the fuck up and go to sleep. I wake up, I'm drooling, and I'm just, I feel better.
Nah, see, that's why you guys had things like the penis games, because you had like a 12-person class. It's like everybody knows everybody.
We're still on the penis game?
Well,
yeah.
Well, yeah, Jen, I partied with everyone in my class. Fuck. awesome.
Well, there's only
Yeah,
12 people, so of course you could. It's really easy to do.
I'm sure everyone showed up to that one party in town. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, we didn't have parties in Belgium. We just went to the bar. Drinking age was 16.
that one bar.
Well, no, you just go to downtown Mons, and first we'd meet up at the Irish pub. Then we'd hit the Fish Bowl. Then it was the Underground Club. I can't remember what that bar was club. All I know is they had a delicious lemonade flavored moonshine.
Ooh.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It was. Then we finished it up with getting some fucking pitas at a fucking pita stand. And then go smoke some weed.
Wait, you don't smoke before you eat?
Hell no, dude. You smoke after you eat because as you're eating, it causes your metabolism to speed up. And
it wears off faster.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, I get that, but then you just smoke again. But that, to me, it enhances the meal. You gotta think about the experience, not just your habit, your addiction to pita.
Jeez.
Dude, man, you don't understand, dude.
I do understand. I just don't agree.
Oh, pitas were so good, man, especially when you get the pita sauce. Oh my god. Oh. I miss Belgium.
This guy's obsessed with food right now. Oh my gosh.
I wonder why.
Man, I thought we had a
hungry.
food roll.
Yeah, I know. I was doing my best not to. And I was like,
I remember, dude, you know what made
don't
Belgium
bring up
awesome?
food. Don't stop bringing up food, man. I know you're gonna bring up more food. And it's like we have somebody here with food poisoning.
No, this isn't about food.
Dude, you're being insensitive right now.
This isn't about food. I was gonna say what made Belgium really awesome was the easy access to weed and shrooms.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the waffles.
I was gonna say that until you guys kept talking about it. And I was like, oh yeah, don't let me bring that up. So,
I was right.
yes, yeah. But, dude, you don't understand because I lived in Europe before they made shrooms illegal in Holland. Cause that happened.
What year was that?
That was in 2008.
Oh.
I lived there in 2000.
Why'd they make it illegal?
Because you had a bunch of dumbass Americans kill themselves on shrooms.
God.
As Americans do.
Well, they all realized they were living under a military-industrial complex.
Jim, you do realize we had a rule. All the people who live overseas have a fucking rule where it's like, okay, if you see the loud, obnoxious Americans, pretend you're not American. Speak any foreign language that you happen to be almost fluent in.
I just go around saying I'm Canadian, then.
Oh, don't do that. Everyone hates Canadians. Why
does everyone hate the Canadians?
I disagree. I love Canadians.
You're American.
The people.
Richard. You're American, Richard.
Yeah, that's true.
See, in Europe, in Europe, Europeans can't stand Canadians because they believe they're pretentious and full of themselves, like how the French are.
Well, they're not wrong, but they're really nice.
Yeah,
they're the nicer French.
Yeah, that's why you can't trust them.
I love this regional hatred going on in Europe.
It's so uncalled for. No. It's almost like there was a regime based on this in Europe.
No. It's almost like there were like hundreds of years of wars backing up their hatred.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people never get over themselves.
You want to talk about hate? So, besides the American people who went to school, we had people from all over Europe attending the school because it was a NATO base. One of my friends, his name was David. David was from Spain.
Can't you just say David?
His name was fucking David.
Wait, I thought it was pronounced David.
I'm doing a horrible American thing. I'm trying to.
I know,
the asshole American.
Hold on.
Yeah, but guess how you spell
it?
Jim. David.
Let the man speak.
Yeah, there's a guy at our work. He's a trainer, and his name is Adam. And I looked at it and I said, Adam? And he goes, no, it's Adam.
Is he Adam?
I don't know. He definitely he looks a little more like a bottom, to be honest.
So you know what?
That should have been your follow-up question.
That reminds me of the first time I met David, because I looked at his paper and it said the spelling for David, and he goes, "Hello, my name is David," and I'm like, "You mean David?" He goes, "No, David." And yes, this is the way he talked. And he refused to acknowledge silent K's.
Like knife?
Yep.
Cano?
Because this is what he would always say to me. He goes, "Brian, are you ready for the knowledge today?" And I'm like, "You mean fucking knowledge, you asshole?" He goes, "No, fuck your silent K, you son of a bitch." He goes, "I will never acknowledge the silent K, like knife. It is a knife and the knowledge."
I don't know what kind of accent you're trying to go with.
That is how fucking David spoke, okay?
Did he have a mustache?
No.
Aw.
Except he was white as Casper, which was hilarious. And
did he wield a rapier and wear a feather cap?
Well, he was really big in the anime, and I believe he was a cosplayer, so I bet he did at some point.
Was he wearing a ruffled shirt when you had this conversation with him?
Yeah.
No, then I learned a very terrifying thing, because as Jim was saying for regional hate, I decided to be an asshole, and I was like, "David, you dumb Mexican."
Jesus.
I thought you said he was a Spaniard.
Jen, I did this on purpose.
Okay.
That's actually a really good troll right there, actually.
Yeah, no, that is really good troll.
I've never seen a look of murderous rage in a person's eyes appear faster than that. He just looks at me and he goes, "What the fuck did you just call me?" I go, "You're a fucking Mexican. Shut the fuck up."
Oh, you should have started going with like all the different things in America.
I should have, but it gets worse, because then he just goes and he goes, "How dare you call me that?" And he spits on the ground. He goes, "I am a fucking full-blooded Spaniard. I am not that fucking shit." I'm like, "David, please stop." And he decides to prove his point by this. There was a girl named Jessica. She was actually a Mexican girl. She was awesome.
Was it pronounced Jessica?
Yes.
Or did David decide that it had to be pronounced Jessica?
He actually did that to be an asshole as he walked up to her. And then he proceeds to start speaking to her in his Spanish.
Oh.
Jessica could
speak different Spanish, because it's different. There's Mexican Spanish.
Exactly.
And then
that's where I'm getting to. She spoke fluent Mexican Spanish, and he's speaking fluent Spanish to her. She looks him in the eye and goes, "David, what the fuck are you saying, dude? I can't understand a word you're saying." He comes back to me, looks me in the eye and goes, "Do you now understand the difference? I speak a beautiful, true Spanish. She speaks that shit." I'm just, "David, you're a horrible monster."
It's like, whatever, man. Language changes over time, and if you're in two parts of the world, it's going to change.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
for the local people.
You know what people were awesome? Because, well, granted, I'm being biased because I spent a third of my life there. Is Germany. I love German people. They were amazing.
I'm going to not express anything about the German people.
What do you mean? They were awesome. They were cool.
Mm-hmm.
Jen's just a Scheißkopf.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
No.
No. It's just fun to learn bad words in different languages.
You want to learn a really... Here, Richard, here's a fun one for you. Jen, du bist ein großer dick Arschloch. You're a big asshole.
Whoa. We speak freedom in this country.
Well, he is speaking freely.
Here. Oh, you know what? Here's a really funny one for you. Because I saw a video game recently, and I saw it had the title of Malaka, spelled Malaka.
Wait, I think I saw that somewhere.
I was crying laughing for 10 minutes. You want to know why? You want to know what that means in Greek?
No. Tell me now.
Fuck.
Really?
Yep. That's how you say
really?
fuck in Greek. Malaka.
Oh,
like
wow.
To fuck, or just like, you know.
Fuck. Just fuck.
Like an exclamation.
You said it's a game, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, like, if you Google it, it comes up with the Greek information on it.
That's awesome.
I don't see any game about it.
Wow, hold on. It might be. Hold on, I will pull this up and show you in the article. Now, you want to learn a Polish curse word?
Always.
Kurwa.
Oh my god.
Kurwa. It means big bitch. Nah, dude. That was like you guys said. I literally made all my friends just teach me all their swear words in their languages.
Wait, I think the only Polish word I know is outplayed from the European League players or League of Legends players. Like they constantly just go kurwa, which means outplayed apparently.
Aw.
But I'm not sure if that's Polish. I think it is, but I'm not 100% on that.
Kurwa.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh my god. Now, one language that just baffled me. You guys are you're gonna be like, wait, what? Was fucking Cockney.
Fucking
Oh,
Cockney?
like the Cockney accent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit is a fucking language, Jin.
I can't understand
it's
it.
like the
which
Southern dialect.
I
of
believe that
UK.
it could be another language because I can't understand it.
So
Yeah, no one can. Not even them.
I will always remember my friend Reese because he was in the English Army. He spoke to me in Cockney, and I just sat there and was just mesmerized by the many, many words coming out of his mouth. And everything rhymed.
Did it make it sound like English was a foreign language for you?
Yes.
It was great. I love it.
It was beautiful especially because I just watched My Fair Lady like a week ago, so I was just really just more mesmerized.
Well, I haven't seen that, so.
Unless you're a fan of old musicals, then I
Sometimes not. I was like, I have to be in a mood.
Do you like the era of like Gene Kelly and stuff?
It's a
My
mood.
heart hurts. That hurts.
It's not as good as modern comedy with all the dick jokes and the
My
weed jokes.
my
the fart
opinions aren't
jokes.
there to make you feel good.
I know.
Those are the right kind of opinions.
Well, exactly. Honestly, this world would
In
fucking
my
suck
opinion.
if everyone just agreed with each other. This world would really suck.
What? But how would you know it sucked if no one disagreed, though? Your opinion that it would suck in that world is a disagreement.
Exactly.
No, no. It just gets worse.
Man, this is like when someone starts talking about time travel.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we are definitely
So
going
it
to
came
talk.
first, the chicken or the egg?
Oh, we're definitely going to do a podcast dedicated just talking about John Titor. I definitely want to talk about that.
John Teeter.
Wait,
The what?
wait. Richard,
Wait.
you know about John Titor, right?
I just
don't-
asked who that was.
Oh,
Richard and I are on the same page like most of the time.
Yeah.
That's
He's on the last page and it's
so
blank.
that's probably the only documented thing of a supposed time traveler communicating with us.
Oh, wait. Okay, you're ringing
Oh,
the bell
that-
right now?
Supposedly
That
what?
guy.
I'm saying
Yeah.
supposed, okay?
Right. But you're like ringing a bell from the past, you know?
So-
It's hitting me right now in the future.
So,
I am a time
schizophrenia?
traveler.
Oh my god, you just said it. Yep, that's exactly how you started it all. And all of his predictions were just wrong.
Well, of course.
Was that the guy that predicted the future while sleeping?
No, John Titor. So he said he came back in time to get an IBM computer from the 70s. That it had a component that he needed.
Who needs something from an IBM computer?
Right?
So apparently, this computer did have some kind of secret function. IBM technicians have come out and said, yeah, it is true, but it wouldn't fucking do anything like time travel.
See, I would believe him if he said he needed a 3090 because it was worth a country in the future. I would believe that.
Now, one thing I do have to say I thought was kind of like, oh, okay, that's a little cheeky, but I like that. So,
Or if he was buying like boxes of sealed Pokemon cards when they first came out.
Right?
people kept asking for like, people kept asking him questions about the future, and like he said that the world went through a huge civil war. He was a child soldier from a fucking baseball team turned militia for child soldiers.
I have so many
obviously.
questions about that.
This happened in 2008.
No, that makes the most sense, because you already have the baseball bats. You just, substitute the ball out for people. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, of course, everything that John Teeter said didn't happen. Y2K was not an issue that caused the mainframes to crash. It did not lead to infrastructure being destroyed. None of that happened. So in the end, when John Teeter said he was going back to his time, he said one last final statement. He goes, I've been asked how come I haven't been trying to actively help you guys in your timeline to prevent things from happening and all this. Well, I think back to a story. I think back to when I was a child, riding in the car with my parents, and we see people broken down by the side of the road, and my parents just drive by them. And I ask them, why didn't you stop to help? And they're like, hey, we don't know anything about them, but you know what? The walk will do them good. So I'm going to tell you this. The walk will do you guys good.
Well, okay, if we're going to talk about him, you got to point out that what if, by him coming to the past, he circumvented the future that he was worried about?
He actually did answer that. He says that. He goes, so what happens is when you go back to time, you create a singularity and it creates another timeline. So all the stuff that happened on his time is still happening, but he's created another timeline where that doesn't happen. Don't worry, B. He actually answered that.
And now we're back to fucking quantum immortality.
I don't know. Where did he end up? In a hospital?
Well, John Teeter just disappeared. The last thing.
So he went off into the woods.
No one knows what happened to John Teeter. Now, B. It's funny you say quantum immortality. What do you think about the theory? So, we all have heard about the Mandela effect.
It's actually the Mandela effect.
We had that whole conversation about quantum immortality and Mandela effects.
Yeah, so, we did.
What do you think of the theory? What do you think of the theory that the Mandela effect? All of this was created when we activated the
Hadron Collider.
Yeah.
Thank you. And that actually caused a black hole and destroyed everything.
Well, it explains why everything sucks now.
And we're living in an alternate timeline from when that happened. And that's why
certainly explains why Fruit Loops are spelled with 2 O's now.
And why people remember lines in Star Wars that were not said like that, and Berenstain Bears not being...
It's Berenstein, sir. That is an offense to the Jewish community. And I would know I am commonly mistaken as a Jew. I know. That's the beauty.
You have actually answered this for me. You're only missing one piece of the puzzle. You're almost like Louis C.K., except there's only one difference between you and him. He's actually Hungarian and Mexican and Jewish.
Oh, I was going to say funny, but okay.
Well, no, Louis C.K. is fucking hilarious.
What?
I love Louis C.K.
Well,
don't you dare insult the man.
The jerk-off guy? That guy's funny?
The guy that jerks off on trains?
Okay. You know what? I'm going to fucking defend that. Because like fucking Dave Chappelle said, Dave Chappelle went insane and turned away $50 fucking million and almost destroyed his career.
Dave Chappelle, that black racist?
He's not racist, dude.
What?
What the fuck are you talking about? He's not racist.
He said he puts every piece of himself into every skit. So that means he's actually a racist.
Oh, you're doing that stupid joke. Okay, but anyway, he turned away
don't get mad at Richard just for taking whiteface seriously.
So no. He turned away
so offended.
But back to my point. He turned away $50 million. You mean to tell me you walking in a room and seeing a little Hungarian Jewish Mexican jerking off, and you couldn't just do this? Oh, let me turn around and walk out of the room. Shut the fuck up. That didn't destroy shit. I agree with Dave Chappelle.
He is not little. He's not little. He is a huge man.
Okay, number 2.
Oh, he was talking about the penis.
Oh,
Number-
yeah, he is. Yeah, little man. Yeah, right.
Number 2, yeah, go talk to Sarah Silverman because, yeah, Sarah Silverman actually is like.
I want to. I love her.
Yeah, I love Sarah Silverman too. You know that's just how Louis C.K. is, dude. He's a fucking weirdo. That's his fetish. He don't he don't lock you in a fucking room though. He likes to jerk off in public.
Dude, he should do it on stage as a bit.
Well, I don't want to be a part of his fetish.
That's why it's called
You don't
walk
have a
out of the
choice.
room. That's why it's called you can walk out of the room, hang up the phone. No one's holding the gun to your head and saying you have to stay in the room.
No, I think the problem is like, was the person told to go into the room?
What?
Was the person supposed to be going into the room when he was already there jerking off?
Yeah.
No, they just fucking walked in.
No. That person that defamed him, if you will, they were in the same room. He said he was going to jerk off. And they said, okay. And then they later changed their mind.
Okay, see, that's a
the problem.
Story.
That's her problem.
She said if you say yes and then later you're like, well, I actually wasn't okay with it. I just said yes. It's like, nobody can read your fucking mind.
Well, see, that's just like the chick who fucking tried to say Aziz Ansari raped her because she got she got upset.
I don't even want to bring that up.
Because she got upset because she fucked an ugly dude.
I don't even want to bring that up because that's just dumb.
No, I'm just saying it's the same fucking
She's a
thing.
bitch.
Yeah,
you can't get mad that you wanted to star fuck someone and you didn't get to star fuck the person you wanted to star fuck.
Here's a real life situation.
The woman who played Cersei?
No. Real life situation as in a person that I knew.
Sorry, Jen. Please.
Okay, so I knew both of these people before they started dating. And the girl was dating the guy, and they had eventually broken up. But after they broke up, she started going around and questioning all of her friends. Like, I was still friends with both of them separately after they broke up. But she started going around questioning all of her friends. Did he rape me? Ew. I don't know. And started telling this story. And so I sat her down and I'm like, tell me what happened, because if he did, tell me exactly what happened, because if he did, then you need to call the police. And if he didn't, you're ruining his reputation. He's actually a really cool dude. Like, as long as he didn't do this. Yeah. And so, like, she sits me down, like, she starts telling me about it. And it's like, she didn't once say no. She only told him, yeah, it's okay. And it's like, he can't read your fucking mind. If you're going to tell him it's okay to, like, have sex.
Don't ruin his life for that. That's
like if you're gonna tell him it's okay to have sex and you don't ever tell him to stop or tell him no or like give him, like, people would be like, oh well, I wasn't enjoying it, he should have noticed. And it's like, you need to verbally.
Well, the only time I'll question that is if you were drinking, because then it's like, okay, look, nobody should be trying to.
No, but there was no alcohol. There was no alcohol involved. Okay. There was no alcohol involved, and he didn't know she was going around telling this to everyone.
That's not fair.
Yeah, but what if did she tell you if she was asleep? Like, was he so bad she got bored and fell asleep?
That's fucked up.
You can't say no. I'm just saying.
No. She's like, well, it hurt a little, and I'm like, did you tell him? No.
Did you ask him to stop?
Yeah, no, she didn't ask him to stop at all. She just.
Damn it.
I was like, you need to, like, there's a very clear thing. If somebody thinks that they're getting consent because you tell them yes and then you never tell them no, like the fact that she said yes and then was like thinking no, like, nobody can read your fucking mind. You made a decision there. You made a decision to stick out whatever was going on.
Oh, no, not about that. I'm just saying it just sucks nowadays. You make a bad decision. Let's say you have one bad fight and then shit.
No, I got really fucking upset about that because the dude is a really cool dude. And he didn't deserve that shit. And she was going around telling everyone she knew about it as if he was a rapist.
Yeah. Fuck that bitch.
That's not fair. That's not fucking fair.
No, it isn't.
God damn it.
Yeah, so that's my real life story of a situation that I knew that happened.
Ah, god damn it. Ah, that hurts. That one hurts.
Yeah.
Which one?
That shit happens in real life for some reason.
Yeah, well, because there's no repercussions normally for a woman
Yeah,
to do that kind of shit. That's
it's
the worst
like,
part.
If he really did it, go to the cops. Like, she was just talking to everyone.
Yeah. That's
Which was a red flag for
social
me.
collateral damage.
The fact that she was willing to tell literally everyone, but not willing to go to the police.
It's like, hey.
No, that's a sign she was lying.
It's like, hey,
then
we can go to the hospital. We can go to the police. You could report it. Let's go to the hospital. Make sure you're okay, not hurt. Let's go make sure you're okay. Oh wait, you don't want to? Fuck you.
Yeah, it's why I approach the situation I approach the situation very carefully in case something actually happened, because I can't prove one way or the other. And then she gave me the full story, and then I was pissed.
You did your due diligence. You actually you were caring. You were making sure a friend didn't actually get hurt. And when you found out the whole damn story, it's just like, well, you're spewing a big bunch of bullshit.
Well, like, she went around like, oh, I don't know if it counts as rape.
Oh, that's even
but
worse.
Trying to play it off like it was.
That's even fucking worse, man.
Yeah.
That's even worse. Oh, God.
Well, I'm done talking about that story.
No. Now I'm going to tell the funny story now. Of what we were talking about earlier in the podcast. Of when we were driving B nuts with the cuckold and moist talk. So...
You just had to throw that in there, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Are you going to bring up the cake that you got made of a cuckold that you knew that was really moist?
Oh, the moistest.
That was the moistest cuckold cake I've ever had.
It was practically damp.
It seems like you guys have both a spoon and a pot because you're stirring it up.
Got that right. Now...
this reminds me of that other cake that I got of the ghost. And I called it Bukakey.
Now, Jen, as I was telling you about that story from last night actually gets worse. Because I just remembered like the ending of it, and I forgot about how it all began. And then when I started thinking about how it all began, and I went, oh my, he is a cuck. So, homeboy, he was my friend. I didn't know about his unfortunate circumstance.
He was a friend and you laughed him out of the room like that?
Oh, it gets worse, Jen. He didn't leave the room.
Oh.
You told me that you laughed him out of the room.
I told him to go
into the closet.
I told him to get in the closet. Watch from the closet.
That's still in the same room.
Which he did. Now. Now.
Did you ask him to come out of the closet?
No, I didn't have the heart to, dude. I was just like,
but you laugh him into a closet, but you won't ask him to come out of it.
You see, I started thinking that he was like R. Kelly and trapped in the closet.
Tom Cruise?
Now, my friend, he was a really good-looking guy. That's what made this worse. I was like, damn. You see, that was my whole plan. I was going to use the streets because I was like, I'm going to bang you in her. This is going to be great. Now, I didn't know about his unfortunate circumstances.
You didn't ask him beforehand?
No, I'm not going to ask a dude, yo, let me see your dick.
No, you don't ask him to see it. You just like, so what are we dealing with here? What's the angle of your dangle, bruh?
Well, I mean, from the way that B said it, it sounded like he wasn't so much interested in the dick that he was in the booty hole.
Yeah. His butthole still works.
I will continue, Jen. I will continue. But yeah, I was after that sweet cheeks. Now.
That's what I'm saying, is like you weren't that worried about the dick size because it's just going to be a dick.
Hey, sometimes you got to give a reach around, man. You got to give a little something. Mm-hmm. Now, anyway, so forget you heard that. So he's telling me, he's like, dude, that one girl that you're really friends with, that you go to all the parties with, Heidi. Oh,
don't.
Hi-oh.
Anyway, Heineken?
Heidi, was it?
It was Heineken?
Some Heineken. Anyway, so that one girl,
that was her favorite drink.
That one girl you hang out with a lot. Dude, I have the biggest crush on her, and I'm like, ooh, I know she a freak in the sheets. Freak in the sheets. And I know
freak in the cheeks?
Yeah, well, yeah, and I know she didn't want some dark meat. So And I'm like, go on.
You're not that dark, B. You can't call yourself dark meat. You can't.
In the most important place I can.
You got me there.
So, now, and besides, haven't you ever heard of a high yelling nigga? Oh!
A what?
No. I'm not going to finish that name. I'm not going to finish that one. My ghetto-ness is about to come out.
Yes, I have heard of the Heimlich maneuver.
No.
Yep.
No,
Yep, the Heimlich maneuver.
So, anyway. And I'm like, and of course, I'm just thinking back to Lola now. I'm like, you know, dude, she like to get down. I'm like, she might be up for a three-way, and if you show her that you got the stroke, then she'll keep coming back.
That didn't set off any red flags for him.
Yes, this is actually how I talked at the time. I was like,
No. I'm saying for the fact that you said the stroke.
if you got the stroke,
If you have a stroke, she's down.
I'm like,
I mean, it's like a vibrator at that point, right?
So he tells me, he's like,
Convulsing.
and he looks at me and he's like, wait, so are you saying you gonna be there, Waffles? I'm like, of course I am. I went.
Yeah, that's your nickname.
I was like, yeah, dude, we can fucking London Bridge her, dude. It's gonna be amazing.
While singing that Fergie song.
So you even brought up the London bridging thing, and it didn't raise any red flags for him on this might be an issue. I mean, you go to the bathroom at least a couple times a day, right?
Didn't. Well,
Like
don't you know how
he
that
has to
London
know
Bridge
what
is
he's
built?
working with.
One side of the London Bridge is smaller than the other.
It's going to get worse. So
Okay.
and I was like,
Well, I mean, like if he's peeing on his balls, he knows he's got an issue.
so yeah, which he did. So now I was like, we're gonna be Eskimo bros, yeah. And I go to set it up. She's down. She's loving the idea. She's like, oh, he's fine, and B, you're okay. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. I went, well, wait till that look of fear comes in your eye, bitch.
Oh.
So,
Wait, you came in his eye?
No, her eye.
her eyes. The look of fear in her eyes. Anyway, so we set it up. The night comes. We got candles in the room, and I'm being a dirty little pervert because I'm the first one undressed, and I'm going helicopter dick, helicopter dick, helicopter dick, helicopter dick, and I'm just spinning my shit around.
You're getting ready to do the you spin me right round, baby, right round.
Yes. So, Jin, I should have seen this as this is a red flag for me
Okay, what
because
was
he had
the
a
red
weird
flag?
look on his eye. When he was
On
looking
his eye?
down, in his eyes, as he's looking down at me doing my helicopter dick.
Uh-oh.
Has he never seen another person's dick? Like I'm bringing up some questions here. Has he never seen his own dick, and has he never seen somebody else's dick?
Maybe he didn't think I was gonna be. I don't
Packing.
know. Maybe.
I mean-
maybe he thought I was like him, a brother in arms.
Maybe. We're
'Cause-
brother in small arms.
Cause yeah, I don't know, fuck. So, and moment of time comes, homeboy drops trow.
Was it?
No, that's literally what happened.
What was it? Literally a tic tac?
It was a
Like-
it was a tic tac, Jin.
No. What was it? Was it literally the size of a tic? Like literally the size of a tic tac? I'm not talking about figuratively. I'm talking about literally the original definition of the word, the size of a tic tac.
Okay, I'm gonna be fair here. It was about the size
Okay.
of your pinky tip. From the
Oh.
knuckle.
You don't.
Like a legit micro.
You don't
Yeah.
know how big my pinky is?
I have
Oh.
big ass hands, Jen. So I'm actually probably giving him a
Are you-
little bit of length.
So it's a macro micro.
Are you going off of a woman's hand or your hand?
Mm.
I'm gonna say we'll go with a woman's hand then.
Okay, but well, I have long fingers for a lady, so
But he drops his trowel.
that's a
My God, everything is quiet.
Oh, you hear crickets outside?
Oh yes.
well. You can't call this guy a top.
Yeah.
And the first person to speak is not her. It's me. And all I say is that it? I went, please tell me you're joking, dude.
I mean, you're seeing it with your own eyes, so...
yeah, I mean, it's not like he's trying to fool you either.
Yeah.
That response is a little dickish.
Yeah.
And you see, at this point, me and her are going at it on the bed.
Wait,
and,
so you just let him drop his pants, you go, is that it? And then turn around and start...
Yeah.
And
then he starts coming to the bed.
This is the most awkward thing ever.
He starts coming to the bed, and I'm like, no. Go back over there. I'm like, go back
You
over there.
cooked him!
I'm like, go back over there.
So bad.
Go back
You
over
moist
there.
cock.
No. Here we
Oh my
go.
gosh.
Here we go. I will always remember this now.
You are the moistest of cucks.
Dude, because here it goes. This is what I told him. I want you to watch me. It excites me.
Yeah, I don't know how to tell you this. You're into cuckolding.
No, because a cuckold wants to see his girl get fucked. I want people to watch me
No,
fuck.
No, but the
Yeah,
idea
I
of
mean, I'm a
having somebody,
voyeur, dude.
the idea of having
No.
somebody being cucked is part of cuckolding.
Like, yeah, you're a part of this.
I would-
Yeah.
You are the moistest. You are the
You're part of the
moistest.
problem, not the solution.
I made the motherfucking Jerry's dad for fucking Rick and Morty.
Oh.
And I was just like, get in the goddamn closet.
Okay.
Get in the closet and watch from there.
Wait, so
It's like
but you said you think he's into it? At the beginning of this, you said you think that he's into being in the closet watching.
I think he was into it, man. Because I didn't hear anything upset. I didn't hear no cries. The only thing I heard was grunting.
Whatever. If everyone's happy, I don't give a fuck anymore. Whatever.
It was a strange day.
I'm over this. I'm over this.
It was an amazingly strange day.
Also, this entire podcast is going to be demonetized.
You're damn right it is.
We can't put this anywhere.
Oh no. How will we make all of our money from this episode? Think of our sponsors.
Well,
Exactly.
I
Like
mean-
Extends and Hymns.
Well, I mean, Richard, we always have Max's OnlyFans.
Oh.
There's that.
Oh, now we can put his dirty pictures back up since that's not a problem anymore.
If we really want to get
I mean,
demonetized.
they were tasteful, so I don't see the problem in them being taken down in the first place.
You putting tassels on his balls is not tasteful.
Look. If we
Well, I
really
mean-
wanted to get demonetized, I would sing the entirety of Uncle Fucker.
No, don't.
No.
Just because it's overdone. I mean, I was doing that in the shower this morning. It's just,
UNCLE, fuck you.
yeah,
That's how Richard knows how long to wash his hair for. You know, he does the
exactly the full length of the song, which is about 2.5 minutes, which is probably a little too long. But I gotta finish the song.
Well, I mean,
I'm a finisher, not a starter.
shampoo. There's shampoo, and then there's conditioner.
Yeah, you have to do the conditioner, you know, at the length of the song, so you know before you wash it out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, you want to know something
So
scary?
I've
man?
given up on trying to set up my computer right now. I laid back down. I'm tired.
Now you want to know something? You want to
okay,
know
buddy.
you want to know a really scary story, Jen?
Uh-oh.
Scary.
I've had a
No. The question was scary. Is it
Yes.
scary?
Yes.
Okay. So here's the thing with me and scary stories.
Uh-oh.
I don't believe you that it's scary.
Okay. So
Well, you gotta show her up now, B.
it was
Yeah.
a night in New York.
See, the way he's saying it is just like making me laugh. So it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be scary. A night in New York.
It was a night
Oh,
in New
shit.
York. It was a night in New York. We're in Manhattan, and one of my boys goes, "Hey, you guys ready? We're taking B to that show tonight, right?" And I'm like, "Cool, show, yeah. What kind of show?" They go, "The
It
best of
involved a
shows."
donkey.
Shh, 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 shh.
Oh,
We don't talk
If
about
the
women
donkey
like that.
shouldn't-
Not yet. So we're walking through Manhattan, and we get to the most shadiest of shady places, and we have to like walk down underneath this really 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 scary looking building.
Wait, so I have a question.
Yes.
If it is that kind of show, is it only because you like riding ass?
I thought it was. I thought we were going to something for bondage, man. They
No,
tricked
no.
me.
I just had to because I know that Richard and I share the same like. We're soul
Humor?
bonded at this point.
Yeah.
So
I know it's gonna make him laugh.
we get down there, spotlight, and there's a donkey, and there's a big hairy man.
Yep, it was the first thing.
Mm.
And
It wasn't the second thing. It was the first thing.
I literally had a Clerks 2 moment because I just couldn't turn away the entire time. I was like, I don't want to watch this, but my God, am I curious.
Yeah, it's the train wreck effect.
It's like, I am so fucking curious. Oh, okay, so he's going down on that male donkey. Now
Oh no!
And now he's giving it to that donkey.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Yeah, that's the train wreck effect.
It got worse, but we'll leave it at that. This is the GM moment.
Well, let's just say at one point he wasn't riding the donkey.
Oh.
I just,
Okay,
how does a man train himself for that?
Oh, with water bottles.
Hold on. Wait. This is somewhat related to a question that we were asking at work that came up. So, tertiarily related.
Uh-huh.
So, okay, here's the entirety of the question. If you have to choose either Hulk or Thanos, but one of them is putting their finger up your butt, like a whole
Thanos.
Chody
Thanos will
Hulk
be
or
gentle.
Thanos finger.
Thanos
Which
will
one?
be gentle.
Which one?
Oh no.
Which
Well,
one has
hold on.
bigger hands?
I would say Hulk.
I believe we got to Hulk has no. Thanos has bigger hands.
Okay.
Wait,
Even
how's that
bigger if you
possible?
count even bigger if you count the gauntlet.
Oh God, not the gauntlet.
Okay. So
You
when
have
we were
to
discussing this,
include the gauntlet.
yeah, you have to.
And
We
which
were
version?
discussing
Which
this.
version of Hulk? Which version of Hulk?
I'm thinking Thor Ragnarok Hulk. He was the biggest.
Then he's got bigger
Okay.
hands than Thanos.
So he's not in control of himself.
Oh.
Right.
Okay, Thanos.
Thanos, 100%. He'll be gentle.
Well, and if he gets a ring stuck in there, you are like infinitely more powerful than you were before the fingering.
Right. Okay, so we're asking this question, and everyone is all coming up with like, oh, explaining why their ass could take this or that. It's a weird thing that happens at work sometimes. But one man finally shut it all down and had the best answer because he goes, absolutely, Hulk. And we looked at him and we started laughing, and he goes, I'm gonna calm that motherfucker down first, though.
That's
And we
good.
all thought about it. We're like, "Fuck, he's the most right. Like, he's the most correct person here."
God damn it.
Jesus.
Calm the Hulk
it-
down.
Does it say something about me if I say that I'd still pick Thanos?
Yeah, it does say something.
So we asked one of the guys who's definitely swinging that way, and he was like, "Oh, definitely the big purple one." He's like, he's like, "Which
It's
finger?"
purple and it's going inside.
He goes, "Which finger?" And then they're all discussing it, and he goes, "Well, it's okay, whichever. We'll figure things out. We'll try a couple."
Look, Thanos got cake, okay?
The reason why it's tertiarily related was because we had this whole discussion. We had the whole discussion at work that your butthole can fit 1.5 raccoons.
Yeah.
What?
A raccoon can fit into any space that its head can fit into.
Oh God,
So,
I've heard this conversation before.
An average raccoon head is 4 inches. So 1.5 raccoons can fit inside of an asshole.
Yep.
The more you know.
I remember that. I remember you
I
explaining
didn't
this
want
to me
to know.
before.
G.I.
We had-
Joe.
The real
We had
gaming
one-
hero.
we had one girl come up. This is like a line of guys that are all having this conversation, and then the one girl that showed up, she's like, "Hey guys, what are you guys talking about?" And then they're like, "Oh, well, okay, we're gonna have to ask her the question." And she's like, "Wait, before you ask anything, does this have to do with buttholes?" And we're like, "Yes."
Yes.
And she's like, "I don't want to hear this question." And like one guy's like, "Whoa, don't pull that church girl shit now. I want to know which finger's going up your ass." He's like, "This is not the time to be pulling the church girl shit. You came to this conversation."
Well, I mean, if she's a church girl, we all know that fingers up buttholes is normal for church, right?
Yeah, that's the poop hole loophole.
She's not a church girl specifically. She's just, I think she's from like Wisconsin or something. So she's just
same
got
thing.
the,
Same thing.
same thing. She's got the
Her faith is about as holy as the cheese that comes from that state.
Oh God.
Wisconsin doesn't make Swiss cheese.
No,
wait, Wisconsin makes cheddar, don't they?
Yep.
Cheddar scented.
Not.
That doesn't have holes in it.
Yeah,
I mean, depends on how you make it.
Cheddar scented condoms.
If your cheddar has holes in it, you've done something very wrong.
Yeah. If your cheddar has holes in it, you've made Swiss cheese.
No wonder it's white.
Oh.
What?
Wow.
I said no wonder it's white.
See, it's okay. It's okay. Richard gets a pass for not knowing this. He is vegan.
Since when?
So,
He's vegetarian.
No.
are you? I thought you were vegan.
No, I'm
Yeah.
yeah. I'm just fucking around.
Wait.
Oh, I thought you were vegetarian, not vegan.
Wait.
Nope.
No, he's
Okay, never mind.
vegan.
Wait. Then how can you eat the booty like groceries? You can't eat the booty like
Oh.
groceries if you're vegan.
Yes,
It's called
yes,
tossing
no,
a salad
no,
for
no.
a reason.
It's eating the booty like
Exactly.
groceries.
No.
It's
Hold
eating the
on.
booty
Hold
like
on.
groceries.
Hold on.
How dare you?
You just
insult
make sure
me?
you take the croutons out of the salad before you eat it.
Hold on. B. Oh my God, that was horrible. B. We've had this discussion. We've come to the conclusion that cannibalism doesn't include animal product, thus eating the booty is fine.
Okay,
Exactly.
so you can't eat the booty like groceries. Okay.
I can, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fresh from the store.
And how dare you, Jid? Don't you insult my people's way of saying eat the booty like groceries?
I didn't. I said it's called tossing a salad.
Yeah,
Oh,
she was
you
just
got
making the
groceries.
connection. No, we all know that's one of the best things
Are
to
you-
come out of a rap in
Wait,
decades.
I have a question. Do you think that vegans don't shop for groceries?
That's a good question. Let's hear the man out. Hear the man out.
I think his concern was that vegans couldn't eat
booty.
ass because animal
Jen-
product.
Jen,
But we've come to the conclusion that
Jen.
humans aren't animal products, so a cannibalistic vegan is fine.
I'm going to
Yeah.
be honest with you. That was the
legal.
whitest response I have ever heard.
Which one?
What you just said.
Which response?
Do I think vegans not buy groceries?
Yeah.
Well, everyone knows he farms his own groceries.
Jen, you went full Karen.
I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
you went full
she's
Karen.
Casper
Please
White.
don't.
She's got Casper.
Please
Fucking
don't.
French Canadian over here.
I mean,
Oui, oui.
Let's be honest.
As soon as you asked that question,
I
she
I
internally
am
went,
Casper
"Oh."
White. I am the whitest of the white.
You know.
I don't see any family history of anything other than super white. It's a whole mix of white things, but they're all white.
The Germans would have
over
given her
here.
a pass.
Wait, what?
The Germans
Ocean
would have given
ghost.
her a pass.
It's like I can't help my skin color, man.
Yeah, you can. Have you tried going outside?
Yeah, but then
She burns.
no,
Yeah.
actually I don't. I tan really easily. I think I've had a sunburn twice ever in my life.
Man, I got a sunburn washing my car the other day.
Oh, so that would just turn me tan.
No.
Wait, you're supposed to be Mexican.
Not all
Oh,
Mexicans are
I'm aware. I'm aware, but I've worked also past as can be. We had a guy, a white dude, like showing off how white he was by like lifting his shorts leg to show the bottom underside of his thigh. And I was like, yeah, I got you beat there, bud. And I like pulled my shorts up a little bit. I hiked them up for them. And everybody was like, yo, what the fuck?
So wait, was
Yes.
was it an anime moment where there was like a ding?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the question,
Close up.
Brian.
Yes.
So Max, my husband,
Yes.
he looks white.
He's
Yes.
Mexican.
He does.
He looks very white,
But
but he's half Mexican.
It happens.
so he's like Louis C.K. and Brian.
It happens, Jen. It all depends. Sometimes you can take more after the other one.
Why? What is this voice you're doing?
Yeah. Is that
I don't know what he's doing.
Are you
Is that
doing
a
like,
Family Guy?
Practicing.
wait, are you doing racially insensitive Mr. Rogers?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That's my favorite, Mr. Rogers.
Now listen.
The one where he yells at his neighbors for their fence being too short. And then he shows them the correct height with his arm. But he goes a little too high.
Oh god.
Now look.
I hope you guys got that joke.
Look,
I like that joke.
Oh God. Oh, I could have. Oh no, I am not doing that.
Speaking of, are we gonna watch Iron Skies too?
Fucking
do we have
monster.
to?
I gotta leave in
Fucking
30 minutes.
monster.
Unfortunately.
I'm just asking for
We can watch it
future.
Eventually.
tomorrow. We can watch it tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't tomorrow.
Oh shit, you're
I
busy,
am-
Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Richard's busy.
So-
What time will you not be busy? Or is it all the time?
Monday.
So,
Okay,
actually,
that makes sense.
this actually
What?
brings up a. I actually had a fun idea about that.
Ew?
Hmm?
Ew, Jen, no,
Ew. Wait, are we playing strip movie watching?
no. God,
Oh.
fuck, no.
Yeah,
Richard,
no.
Well, none of us have
No.
face cams. It doesn't matter.
No,
It's
this
just
is
for
about the
us.
session. This is about
We
the
were
session.
we were gonna turn it into a hot tub stream.
Oh my. Oh wait, yeah, we
Yeah.
are doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my Star Wars speedo.
Who else bought titty
Oh, wait.
sprinkles?
Are we though? Because like, don't we all have to have a hot tub for that to work?
I'll get a banana hammock then.
I mean,
You
you
could-
could always
you could
you
have-
could always get like a mini cool thing, like one of the ones that kids get,
Or
and then put just like one of those bubble machines in it.
I was gonna warn you now. My ass looks like a Wookiee.
Bro, you gotta wax that.
no,
Never.
or don't.
Never.
We're from California. We all wax.
You
Okay,
gotta
okay,
find
see,
a way to lure people
see?
into the Black Forest.
B, I have an ex from high school who was like pretty much hairless all over his body except his butt,
Oh
and it was
no!
like a Wookiee.
I mean, is that not proof of like evolution?
Oh my
It's
God.
great.
Oh,
I thought you'd find that funny.
that was hilarious. That was
And
fucking hilarious.
because it's so unexpected,
It
right?
is. It
Yeah.
is. It's like, so you skipped past chest hair and went straight to ass hair. Wow.
Or he shaved the rest of his body
He
and
didn't.
left that.
He didn't.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
You sure?
I am like
some people just
100%
do not grow
sure.
body hair. Like some people just don't grow body hair. Like I literally only have like 4 fucking chest
Okay.
hairs.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
I wish I had that. I have a
The worst
million.
part, the worst part, one fucking turned gray, and I was like, bro, come on, I only had 4. I only had 4 to start with, and one turned gray on me. I was like, you bitch.
So you have like
It's like,
the Homer of
that
chest
kid.
hair.
It's like that kid that's like 12 or 14 going through puberty, and they're like, they finally get a single chest hair, and they're like trying to comb it and trying to.
ew, I remember that
Dude,
shit.
Oh no, I gave up on
Chest
that.
hair?
I gave up on that a long time ago.
What about the
What?
douchebag
I knew
with
I
a
was-
mustache? With nice.
I knew I wasn't
Oh.
growing any more chest hair.
The dudes that try to grow mustaches that really can't grow mustaches should really not grow mustaches.
Yeah, we got a lot of those at work.
Yeah. A little weird.
Yeah.
You mean the?
But
is it the
I'd
wispy
rather see
one?
that than the handlebar mustaches.
Wait, but
I'm
They're
cool
so
with
dignified.
handlebar mustaches.
they're so dignified.
I'm cool with them.
I disagree. I
cool
despise
with
him
them
with all
only-
of my heart.
Only because they are not the worst mustache to have.
Mustache.
What is the wispy one is better? At least the wispy one is like, hey, I'm
No, the wispy
understated.
one-
I'm not
No.
trying to demand your attention. I'm just letting it happen, you know?
No, it just
The
looks
handlebar
unkempt.
mustache.
The almost not their mustache, where they grow out like 5 hairs on each side really long, and you're like, you have nothing going on, bud.
So the
It's
Joseph
like,
Quiver.
it looks unkempt.
Wait,
It looks very Joe. It looks very Joe Dirt.
you know what a wispy
Yeah.
mustache says to me?
What?
I'm not allowed. I'm nowhere near allowed near fucking Chuck E. Cheese's or public schools.
Man, that sentence was
Well-
like a train wreck.
Yeah, that was mush mouth over here. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Godzilla had a stroke and fucking died trying to listen to that.
It's like fucking the sound dial-up used to make.
Meow.
If dial-up had a stutter.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm so shooketh by this. So, I was talking to a
what
guy.
are you shooketh by?
The fact that you just said the sound dial-up used to make. So I was talking to a guy at work, and he's like 19, and we were talking, and something about internet came up, and I was like, oh yeah, man, the fucking old dial-up sounds are horrible. And he's like, the what now? And I was like, yeah, the dial-up sound. He's like, what's dial-up?
You should have punched him.
Exactly. He's
and
19,
I just
of
looked at
course
him.
he would know. He was
Well, I just
born
looked at him, I
after
was
he's
like-
gone.
I was like, dial-up, it's, the thing that you have to do to connect to the internet. And he's like, oh, like the router? And I just looked at him a little bit longer, and I was like, no, you used to have to plug a phone line into your phone, and it would make those sounds while it called out for the internet. And he's like, what do you mean called out for the internet? Like it made sounds and the internet came running?
Bird calling
And I
the
was like,
internet?
I was like, no, you were literally calling your ISP, and then they would connect to you through the phone line. And he's like, nah, you're making that up.
No, you're not.
I was like, no, I'm
You're
very
not,
much
sexy
making,
today.
you're not making that up at all. I wish you were making that up.
Motherfucker, we had
Yeah, and
that shit. We
he
got
goes,
morbid
he goes, what were they, what did it sound like? I said, I don't know, 2 robots fucking and 1 screaming?
That's so accurate.
So good.
That's so accurate.
So a very
Oh my
hot night of robot action.
Like, and 1's also still screaming, so yeah.
Like dirty talking binary.
Oh my god.
Oh my fuck.
So I'm still stuck on
Yeah.
the internet catcalling thing. I think that shit's funny.
He thought I meant like you called and like the internet came running, and I was like, what? What gave
shit.
you that idea?
Oh, Cat called, yeah.
Oh shit, he's calling. I better get to his house.
Oh my
You're looking
god.
sexy tonight.
Oh,
You wanna come
Yeah,
over?
so that was a conversation I had to have at work, and I was just so fucking perturbed.
Were you even flabbergasted?
I was shook at
You even aghast?
Did you almost faint by the Schiffer robe?
Oh, I definitely clutched my pearls. I'll tell you that now.
Oh, that's good. It's like, yeah, no, he's 19. He's too young to ever know what dial-up was.
Fuck that kid.
It was like, didn't like when did cable come about? Because I swear it came about by like.
I don't know, but I came to the
2002.
conclusion that he was born without ever knowing a world without like at least a fucking iPod.
That lucky son of a bitch.
What?
Like,
And when you think about that, it's like, oh no, what the fuck?
like an iPod?
Like he was born at a point in time where he never knew life without an iPod of some sort, or like MP3 music. Like he never had to carry.
Oh,
a
so
CD
he never
player
had to carry a
to
CD player and worry about it skipping.
school. Yeah, like
He
he didn't
never-
know what anti-skip
like-
was.
Like, okay, so we're complaining about this. Let me tell you, I also, before I had my CD player, I had a cassette player.
Yep.
Oh, I had one too. Dude, I had one that tops all that. I had a cassette player that also had an AM/FM radio built in.
Oh, dude, mine did too.
I had a boombox, man.
And it used the fucking the cable from like your what's it called? Like your headphones?
Yeah.
That was the cable that was its antenna.
Nice.
Oh yeah, mine didn't have an antenna either. I'm pretty sure mine. I think we had the same one, bud.
Probably.
God.
It was a common one.
I look at my niece and nephew and I'm like, dude, I remember when I was your age, my idea of a fun time was sitting in front of the fan, fucking making
throat noises.
I lived in the time period. I lived in the time period where earphones had cords.
Ew.
Yeah.
Actually,
cords.
Richard, you want to know something really funny, Richard? It was. You said the fan joke was funny as hell, but it was actually seeing two things. One, watching Thundercats all the time. I love Snarf. Snarf.
Nobody loves Snarf. I bet you love Jar Jar Binks too, you bitch.
Whoa, hold on. I actually like Jar Jar.
Okay, I hate all of you.
I subscribe to the true story that Jar Jar Binks was the true Sith Lord.
Yes, I know. I love that
fucking
theory.
movies and all the evidence actually points to it. Do you know how much of a perfectionist George Lucas is? This is actually true.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
He's a big perfectionist, and Jar Jar Binks displays numerous force powers in the movies.
He does.
Like literally in episode 2, when the people are talking, he's clearly moving his lips. George Lucas doesn't make mistakes like that, like with CGI and shit. He would have fixed that.
Oh, is he an animator?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Damn you, Jim.
No, he's saying that he wouldn't have let that fly. He would have been like, you guys
would have gotten that in post.
Are you sure? He was getting kind of old.
This was during the age of when he kept going back and re-editing everything, okay?
And I'm just saying that he's a human. And he could miss things.
Jar Jar Binks force jumps.
Okay.
Multiple times.
You do beat me on that.
Multiple times he does.
Also, there's the whole point where he's giving the Senate the speech to like elect Palpatine. He's waving his hand around the whole time, which is like the well-known way that they do their Jedi mind trick.
And
you have to be talking and like gesturing your hand. He totally does it to the entire audience, and then they just all believe this idiot Gungan to vote the dude as chancellor.
And
maybe this will be the reason why Max can finally hate Jar Jar, because I'm tired of living with a person that likes Jar Jar.
He is the ultimate Sith Lord. He was supposed to be the true Sith Lord.
I'll be right back.
Absolutely.
Thank you, B. It makes sense when you actually read the theory. It really makes sense.
I understand. It's playing back in my head. I understand what you're saying. I still hate Jar Jar. He's annoying. His voice sucks.
No.
But it was actually
He's so awesome.
It was actually watching Lilo.
Oh my god, Richard, why?
So it was when I saw Lilo and Stitch, and it was the first time I heard that line. Punch buggle. First time I heard that, I was like, "Oh man, I want to do voices." And yeah. I also forgot short and fluffy. And one of my favorite actors was you guys remember Conan?
Which one?
Of course.
The original. The good one. Conan, what's its best in life? So, now do you remember the narrator, the old wizard?
Vaguely.
Wait. Are we talking Conan like Arnold Schwarzenegger Conan?
Yes. I said the line, dude. Conan.
I didn't hear you.
Conan, what is best in life?
Oh, I didn't hear that part. My bad.
But that actor became a very, very prolific voice actor before he passed away. He first did Aku from Samurai Jack. And then later on did fuck. What was the uncle's name? What was the uncle's name in Avatar?
Iroh?
Thank you. He did Iroh. But unfortunately he passed away at the end of the second season, so that's why it's actually a different voice in the final season.
Mm-hmm.
But I watched the documentary when Samurai Jack was really fucking big on Cartoon Network. And I'll always remember the bits of advice that actor said is that, like, doing a voice, it's more than just, like, sitting there and talking into a mic. You got to get into the character, and most important of all, feel it from the diaphragm.
A good bit of advice.
Granted,
But what about in your heart?
oh, shit, that's, well...
Don't you know the heart is stored in the diaphragm?
Well, I was going to say, like, shit. One of my personal favorite voice actors will always be John DiMaggio. I love that man. I love that man. And I'll always remember when I got to meet him. And I got that.
Okay.
What's up?
So, slightly different take here. We didn't cover this, and I've been meaning to bring it up. Obviously, the Blizzard games restructure.
Oh.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh no.
So let's hot takes. By the way, in case anyone didn't know, they are renaming all characters in their video games
Yep.
that were named after developers.
Yep.
Oh, I already see that.
Yeah, they are removing McCree will be renamed, and then everyone in World of Warcraft that had developer names are being renamed.
They are they are in full damage control right now. That's what I feel like right now.
Oh, yeah, they are.
And they're trying to do what they can to save face and make sure that they can keep a fan base.
Well, they are, like, there's leaks about how they're going to, like, basically rip Blizzard apart and keep, like, almost none of the staff and then hire in people from Activision and rename it Insight.
Oh, I hate that name.
I hate it. It sounds like some weird fucking company. It doesn't sound like a video game company.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the name aside, I could care less about that. I feel like I'm going to give them a chance. I mean, it's not going to be obviously the same people, so you can't just say that they're going to be bad because Blizzard's bad. Like,
But I
get
already
it.
hate Activision.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Jen. But I hope they are going to take care of the games that we love.
Yep.
Will they? I don't know. I don't know. No one will know. Hopefully,
Well,
they
we'll
will.
eventually know.
Yeah, we'll know once it's all said and done. But
I will have to say this hot take though.
What?
Final Fantasy XIV is better than World of Warcraft.
You son of a bitch.
I'm in.
Good job, Jin.
It was
you're
like,
a fair weather player.
oh, me? Or
You're a fair weather fan. Whoever.
of what? Of what? What?
A fair weather fan of World of Warcraft.
I mean, okay, no. You can be a fan of something, and then at a certain point, it becomes something that you don't like, but you can still love what it originally was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
fuck you.
however, a lot of what happened in the company is what drew you away from the game itself.
No, it isn't.
So
That is not why I stopped playing.
Actually, it was
That's
Cat
how
making
you-
me
that's-
intrigued by Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh no! I was talking mostly to Jen here.
Oh.
No.
She,
No, I stopped
she
playing
was
World
the
of
one who
Warcraft
got
a while ago.
you. Yeah, I had too. You got me back during Legion. You brought me back. And
Oh,
we're
I
like, we're
wanted
gonna
somebody-
play together.
I wanted other people to suffer with me because I had other friends that were forcing me to play.
Just like
Yeah,
every
you-
other
you
WoW
brought-
player. Yeah.
You brought me back into that game,
I'm
and
sorry. I
then
know
you
it's
abandoned
cracked.
me the next month by telling me that Blizzard was being shitty and you couldn't support them anymore with your money.
Yeah.
And you left me with an addiction, Jen.
I don't like if you got addicted during Legion, that's your own fucking fault.
No, I was addicted before Legion. It's like you gave the fucking addict.
My
like,
point
just have a little bit more.
point is the game wasn't good enough anymore.
I
It hadn't
left.
been. I left.
I left it after Pandaria. I left after Pandaria, and I was like, I'm done.
I left after Cataclysm. That like the
Same.
first time I left. The first time I left
Pandaria.
was after Cataclysm. I had a friend convince me to get Pandaria. I hated it. I unsubscribed like the first 6 hours that I played.
So
Yeah, that was how Pandaria worked for me.
So Kat actually agreed with me on this. I asked her this. I
What?
go, because I love Warcraft. Fuck, dude. Warcraft 1 through 3, that was my shit.
Oh, dude, I loved old Warcraft, yeah.
Here's a legitimate question for you.
What?
When the fuck does WoW take place in the Warcraft timeline?
Good question.
This is a legitimate question. I'm not trying to shit on any lore or anything. It's
No. I remember looking it up.
It has a reason.
I've been looking.
It
I
follows
had
the
looked
third
it up.
word.
I had looked it up at one point, and I think it was like
Yeah,
a couple
It
years
follow-
after the Warcraft 3 game.
it's 10 years after Warcraft 3. Specifically.
Yeah. Okay.
10 years
That was
after
a few
Warcraft 3, and then Burning Crusade is 1 year after that. Wrath of the Lich King is 5 years after Burning Crusade. The one after Lich King, Cataclysm?
Yeah.
That takes place a full decade later. They all have timelines that they carried on.
They're
And
all
then they
following a
started getting
timeline.
faster. Yeah, they started getting faster and faster. Pandaria happened 6 months after Cataclysm. I think I don't know where the fuck the other one falls in. I definitely didn't play that one.
Lords?
That one gets wonky with the time stream. So
Oh, yeah.
Warlords, I hated. I
Yeah,
hated
it
it
was-
so much. I had a
You
friend
hated
convince me.
everything.
I
so
had a
far.
friend convince me to come back during Warlords. Like, no, they changed a bunch of stuff in the game. No, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they changed a bunch of stuff in the game, and it made it worse.
Legion takes place somehow like both like a year and also like 5 years after Warlords. Legion got weird because of like mixed timelines, and then you get into BFA, which is like immediately after Legion, and then this one happened immediately after BFA. Like these ones took place back to back. But in game from the third game, I believe it's been a total of like 25 years.
Yep. But yeah, no, like I remember before World of Warcraft came out, I played Warcraft 3 like almost every day. I loved that shit. I played through the storyline. I played online.
Multiplayer?
Yeah, I played multiplayer.
Then you should come play League, since it's, a nice Dota.
I
Rip
did
off.
play League a long time ago.
Oh, wait. I vaguely have a recollection of this conversation.
Wait a minute, Jin was a league.
I have a hard copy of League of Legends.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I have
I
the
played
legitimate box that I bought. It was like I have it.
I played League during Season 0, and yeah, I've tried, I don't have the love for it. I don't have the passion for it.
I didn't
Because-
like it a lot in the early days, like when it first came out.
It was fun, but the toxicity is just too high. Like,
Oh, dude, it was
you don't-
toxic. It was so toxic right off the bat.
Yeah,
you don't play League
It's
to
gotten
have
better.
fun. You put no.
yeah.
I don't think so.
As someone that's been playing since Season 2, oh yeah, it's gotten a lot better, trust me.
I mean, I played from Season 0 through Season 4, I think.
I mean,
And
that's
I
about
don't
the
know.
time they got
I-
rid of the Tribunal.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
about
the
when I quit.
tribunal. I
Yeah,
love
it
the
was an awesome
tribunal.
idea, but it wasn't
great.
effective overall. Like, it was cool by
In
case by
practice, it was
case.
bad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like, it wasn't good maintaining the overall community and the toxicity. It was only good at like weeding out the nuances of certain situations that will get lost in the automated system, which they have now, which is honestly overall a lot better. Because
that was fun though back then.
yeah, this was the Wild West, really.
It was great.
Dropping
It was
fucking
great.
ban hammers on people.
Yeah. Dude, I did it. I was like, nah, fuck you, you're banned.
Shit.
I think what it was is the fact that the more you did the tribunal, the more power your votes weighed on the tribunal,
Yep,
and
that
that
is
became
exactly
very
how.
unfair.
I think
That started to become very unfair because the more that you did it, didn't mean that you had to be doing it good. Just the more that you did it, the more your votes weighed, and so you could like over some minor shit, you could end up getting someone banned.
yeah,
Like
it's true.
it, and the thing is,
I voted a lot, but I was
that,
a good person. I voted a lot, but I was a good person, and I
once people realized that, like
properly.
it, yeah. Once people realized it, though, a lot of people took that power and like ran with it.
Well,
Which, like anything else,
well, guys, my gummy just kicked in.
Okay. Well, then that leads me to one question, Jen.
What?
Did you like that?
Yeah, Richard, I
Am I
did.
being?
Okay.
Am I replaced?
You have been. So, what's that term? Not surpassed, but usurped. Yes, thank you. Now it's been surfed up.
It's not the normal person doing the outro. It's Richard. So I'm
Well,
cool.
I got gypped last time because B did it, like instinctually. I was like, it's me too.
Well,
Yeah,
I guess
B does it to where it sounds gross.
Yeah.
Hey Jen, I have a question though. Very important.
Hey, Richard.
Did you like that?
Pass.
No, I did.
Hard pass.
Yeah, hard pass. Hard.
Nope, don't like it. Nope, I didn't. Nope.
When you do it, it's really scary.
Yeah, it's really scary. It sounds a little
Jen is one moist cuck right now.
It sounds a little grapey.
A little grapey.
Like when I do it, it's playful and pleasant.
No, it's not.
Oh, very forced.
No, it's not.
None of us asked for any of this.
See?
Hold on,
I answered honestly every time, and Richard did it this time, and I said, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Did you like that?
Oh.
It's
I did.
really creepy. No,
Yeah,
adding that part makes it worse.
See, it's funny because like Brian asked it like he just rolled over after like going to town on any one of us, but it didn't last as long as he wanted it to. But he's expecting a yes. You know, it's like, did you like that?
Yes.
Like, oh yeah, you know, there was some room for improvement.
I'm not making like Slurpee sounds.
Yeah.
I'm eating noodles over here. You can't put that on me. I'm showing appreciation.
Yeah, you really like them noodles.
I love all the noodles.
They're vegan noodles.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Later.
Night, everybody.
Yeah.